Don't ask me what time it is, folks. I don't know. I don't care. All I care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, whether you like it or not. I just wake up. I did get terrible dreams. Of course, demons never let me go. And this is when you walk with God. You need to watch out for it. You need to be strong. And yeah, but these are mind-blowing things, folks. What is happening, in your dreams. And yeah, yesterday I was done with talking to you folks, and I did go sleep. And before I did go sleep, I did ask my Father God for uh, some kind of a sign, a dream or a vision, and directly I get a vision, and it was about it was on a dark brown place. I think God did make this brown dark place so that I can see the light He did create. It was a green big striped light, what did go down to earth or did come from earth into the air. And then I saw some kind of a big light coming out, this stripe of light, and this created a big light, and then it created a star. And the star also was green. A green light. And after this I saw a mountain, and the feet of the mountain, the floor did collapse. By the floor of the mountain, it did collapse. So, and that's not good for the mountain. I'm telling you, folks. So also, this will start to happen. I saw by the foot of the mountain, of a mountain, I saw it collapse. Like a sinkhole did come, and a bit of the mountain did go in or something. I don't know. There was a collapsing by the feet of a mountain. And I'm telling you, folks, that's not good for the mountain. It will do something. And after this, I did get terrible dreams, about a horror story, and yeah, terrible dream, and more dreams, because yeah, demons never. Well, it's like I told you, demons will not let me go, and as long I do walk with God, yeah, they will try to make me crazy or something, and after they can go on. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm protected by God. They know they cannot come close, but they can do things in my dreams, folks, and in my visions. And I told my Father God, this is not where they may come into the visions I get from God. They also come into there. And that's really disturbing, I also see them in there. And these really are visions come from God, But they try to interrupt, become like the persons I know next to God and all that kind of things. yeah, they come like this, and they come like angels, and I did get it so many times. Or it is a pop star, or it is a porn star, or it is a movie star, or it is a mannequin. But I always will recognize them. So, yeah, I'm not the fool who will go with the fools. You understand? So they don't fool me. So this is what I did get from Father God. It's a green light. He did make it dark brown so that I can see the light better, I think. I don't know what the brown thing got to do with it. Maybe it is a light that comes out of a barn or something, or out of a house. What is a dark house, a brown house or something? I just don't know. Of where people work in a brown building is also possible. But, and I told you about the moon, folks, that the moon will know many colors, the colors of the rainbow. And this is also what you see happening from the time I told you if God want to give you a colorful moon, like a rainbow moon, then God will do this. You understand? This is not up to you or all the people who talk about this thing. It's up to God, folks. It always was and it always will be. And if God will give you this colored full moon with many colors, then God will make it in many colors. You understand? That's not up to people. That's up to God. And I did say this, folks, because, I see many colors in the moon. It did become blue, it did become purple, it did become orange, it did become red, it did become white, it did become black, it did become, many, many colors. So, and I told you folks, the moon will do this. The moon will give the colors you never saw in your life. And it's the truth. And it's happening. So these are things, folks, and yeah, now people say there will come a comet and this comet will destroy this earth. And that is not true. It will destroy parts of this world. It will not destroy completely the world. Because God do not allow. You understand? If God did want to destroy you, he did do it long time ago, folks. And then I speak about the day Jesus Christ did die. You understand? He will destroy the world easy. But in that time he did not do it. And also now he will not destroy this world. It's not going to happen. It's better he do this, because I told my Father God, they all will be in pain. Why do you not destroy this world? Then all the pain is gone. All the stories are gone. But God cannot stop the story. The story must be fulfilled. And this will cost you people lots of agony, pain, problems, sickness, and all that kind of things. God cannot stop it. He can stop it, but then the story is not complete. And God is complete. You understand? This is what God is. He is honest and he is completion. And you will be in pain, folks. It's better for you, you did not live in this world. But hey, you can do nothing about it. You never did know that you will come into this world. And I talk about all of you, folks. That's easy. You did fight a war in your mom's stomach. Coming out of the dick of your father. Or a wild one. This is how you started to exist. And that's also a world. From that time of on, you already think. You already see things. And then you are still nothing. You are a little fish. But there it starts. And what did start for you? It was a war and fighting. Or else you never will come into this world. You did start to create yourself in the war. And it will end with the war. It always will, folks, here on earth. And definitely, if you are born in this time, you better did not be born in this time. This is the wrong time to walk here on earth, folks. This is the wrong timing. You're gonna get lots of pain, tears, problems. You're gonna see lots of things you never saw in your life before. If you are little or big, it doesn't matter. I did go to a store a few days ago and they did talk about, oh man, it's this thing is bad, huh? I did not see it come, this bad thing. And then I did say, I saw it come. And this man who always talked with me and he know a lot of me because I told him all the things that this will happen. And he is looking in wonders to me, you know. He looked to me, he looked up to me. And because I know the truth, you know. And he told me, yeah, you know everything. I told him, yeah, I do. So I can interrupt you with the stories I do have. And I do have proof everywhere, folks. And I did get many things what is not for the eyes explainable. I did get those things. Yeah. I did go outside, and God did call me, and God did push me, and God did put me on many ways I did not even know, I never been, and God showed me everything. You know, sometimes I needed to wait long before I did get this, but I did sit down and wait till it did come. And this is how God do work with me. He pushed me in the way I never been. And then I start to see where I need to wait for, you know. And this is now my life, folks. This is what's happening in my life, you know. And what was it the last time? I saw a trash can. What was with this trash can again? Oh, my number was standing on it. And another number. The number 9 and the number 13. But this was not my trash can. So also something will happen on 13/9/2020 or 9/13/2020. And I think the 13th day and the 9th month. And this is also what I did get in. And I was walking together with another boy or man or in my street, you know, to go to the shop. And then I told him, "You see this?" And he told me, "What?" I told him, "Yeah, I get something inside. This trash can is not mine, because my trash cans both stand behind my house, you know, and on that trash can was standing number 13 and 9. It was number 13 and 9. And this is a data. Or it is a number I need to do together. I don't know. But then it becomes 20. Or no, 22. Then it will become 22. But I think it's data. Is 13/9 or 13/9 or 9/13. And this is what I did get in when I did walk with this boy, you know. And when it start to happen, it's not time yet, but when this data is there, I'm gonna watch this thing. I think something big will start to happen. I did get this more times on trash cans, you know. And yeah, I did get people by my door, and people start to talk in the way I always talk, you know, about God and aliens and all that kind of things. And wow, man, really crazy things did happen to me. And you think these are normal people who are working, but when God come into you, you become another person. And you can do nothing about it. It is, yeah, God go into you and God speaks. He start to do things with you. And you are, how you call this? possessed. It's some kind of a possession God put into you. And then you start to do and talk strange things. That's the possession of God. And God can do this without asking, you know. But the devil, you need to give him an open door. You understand? You need to invade him. But you better start to investigating what's out there for this one. If you give him the green light, he will bang into you like a car accident. This is how he will come into your life, folks. You don't want this. You don't want to be shocked for your life, right? But this is how he will come into you. Like a wrecking ball, huh? And you won't see it come. But you did invade him. Without you even know. And God don't need this. God can go into people and people directly are possessed and go do the things God wants. And this is how people did talk with me. And I recognize my father comes out of that story. You know, a man in the store who tell me, you are the apple of my eyes. And I thought, man, this is not you. This comes out of God's mouth. I know my Father God very well. God talked like this to me. And not to any other human being, folks. God do have special nice talking in what he talked to me. So I do understand if you are possessed by my Father God, I know precisely that it is my Father God who want me for things or will give me love in the way he speaks. He always gives love. And he always warned me. And folks, something did happen outside, you know, something with the moon. I did not even know. I did not know. Suddenly God tell me, go down, take a chair, and wait outside. And I did hear this, and I did go outside. I take a chair, and I sit down. In the front of my street, where this house is where I live. And I wait. And then I saw the whole thing with this moon. But if God did not tell me so, I never been there to watch it. But it's God who wants me to see this, so God will push me in the way he wants. And this did happen to me so many times, folks. And I do always have proof that I tell you precisely the truth. So watch out for this demon thing. You need to open the door so that they will come in. They need to be welcome by you, or else they never will get a chance to come close to you. If you do evil things, you open doors. Get it? You do something dirty or something what is not good, you open the door for the devil. This is how easy it will be that the devil will come like a burglar into your life. And then I talk about all the lives. Folks, I warn you for this. And this is a big game changer. You don't want him into your life, folks. You don't want it. You will become possessed. You better be possessed by God. God always will go when he is done. The devil will not do this. You let him in, he never comes out. He stays with all his demons. And you will know many things happening in your body, in your mind, in your soul. Your spirit will be completely gone, like the thoughts you did have will be completely gone. You will become completely different, so different. This is what the devil easy can do if you open the door for the devil. And many of you did open the door for the devil and you did not even know that you did open it. This is the big thing I know from the devil. You need an invitation. You need to let him in. So we always can say, wasn't me. He will not tell you that he let himself in. No, it's you people. You will let him in. God said, he is not God. God can let himself in. Because this is his people. But the devil cannot do this. You need to invite him. You need to open the door and we'll say, hey, come in. You know, you open the door for a stranger and the stranger start to step you and kill you. Whose fault is this? Yours. You are the one who will make the decisions, always. If you let someone in who is wrong and want to do wrong things with you, then it's your own fault. And it's the same with the devil, folks. Don't let him in. Don't give him a chance. So be nice. He never come close. Just be nice. Do your things and do them all good. He never can come close. Don't worry. But if you open the door, kunst, very easy he will come in. And he will come in really like a wrecking ball, folks. He will come in like a big accident into your life. He banging right to your front door, through your front door. He come with a big car of people, demons. And you will be possessed in no time. And you will do crazy things, folks. I want you to watch out. You will see many possessed people in this world, walking like demons. You need to watch out for this. This is a real, strong story I'm telling you. Don't invade the devil. Don't open the door for him. Don't let him in to your lives, because he will destroy it. I told my Father God, hey, I see all these people in their swimming pools and like they are on for vacation all the time, you know. I told my Father God, I see it all go away when it is time. They are happy now with the money and with all the things. But when all the things are gone, it will flow together with the money into where it is nothing. And I ask my Father God, do they know? Do they know that they are with the devil? All these people you see, folks, all these rich people, you know, they're all with the devil. There is where the money comes from. And when you die, hey, it will relate to another one. Till that star will die. And then it goes to another star. Watch out for the devil. Don't give him the chance. Don't let him in. And it's up to you if you will let him in or not. And the devil always can say that it was not his fault, but your fault. You know the story of Trump that he talked about the snake? That the woman did start to love the snake and the snake did bite her. And that's the same thing. And you know what the snake did say? You know I am a vicious beast. You know I'm foul. You know that you cannot trust me. That's the truth, folks. But this is also the same thing with the devil. Don't let him in. you never can get him out. He won't go. Open up yourself for him, and you will be filled up with the things he thinks and will do. And you gonna do it. And the devil, he gonna wash his hands. Because he said, I did not do it. So if you open the door for me, and I rape you, and I go away, then it's your fault. You did let me in. Is it my fault? No. I'm just that person. I'm gonna rape you. You understand? You did let me in. It's your mistake. I give an example, folks. Examples, you know. You need to watch out for this. This is what's really going on in this world. And it's happening everywhere. With many, many, many people. And they all go and open the door. For the devil. For the demons. For bad things. There are just little few of people who will open the door for God. But God do not have a key. God can come in anytime, folks, into your life. He can do it now. And you will be changed. If he will stay, well, that's up to you. Because he knows you from the inside out. And if he like to stay with you, then he know you're good inside. This is how he will stay. Or else he will use you. And I know God uses many people. And I told my Father God, as honest I am, folks, the day God did come to me, I told my Father God, take this, what is not mine, but yours. Take it. Do with it what you want. I give all to you. And God took it. But I also want it that way. You know? God did come and my door was closed for God. But God did come. He did not have a key. He did come into my life. And spontaneously, you know? And I was not willingly with God. But after this, God did touch me. I become very willingly, more willingly than any person who lives here on this world right now. This is how willingly I will be with God. But in the beginning, I got nothing with God, folks. I was mad about God. And I do have a good reason. But God did explain me that I was wrong. But because the only person I saw die here on this planet, I did not want to see him die on this planet. By you people, your ancestors, and you understand? You know what man I talk about. And I saw this man for 7 hours in pain. But I never did know that it was God himself who was in pain. So I was screaming at God all the time. Look what you do with your son and all that kind of thing. I did blame him in everything. I did do it as long I already know the movies I did get inside about Jesus Christ. You understand? I become furious against God. Because that is not a father if he say that he is the father of Jesus Christ. God even is a liar. And I dare to say this, folks, because this is what you do not do with your child. You will not let him in pain. So in the beginning, folks, and that was the beginning of my life, I was very against God. And I always did scream at God. You may know this, folks. I was always against God. I did not like God at all. I did hate God. I did hate the man I walk with now. I did hate him the most. This person, I did hate him the most. All over the world, I did hate God the most. I really did hate him. But I was wrong, folks. And for this, I need to be punished. And I will be. My punishment will come for hating God. But I also never been with the devil. In that time I walked with Jesus Christ. I did make myself a Christian. Because churches did ask things. Money and all that kind of things. You know. A tenth of your money you need to give to the churches. And I thought, this do not fit. Or I needed to stop smoking and all that kind of things. I know that smoking is not good, folks. I know. But I do smoke. And God did go. I did hate God. And God did come. What's going on, folks? Why God did come to me that way? I really did hate God. I'm very honest with you. But I did not kill him. You did kill him. Think about this. Jesus did show you any kind of way what did come out of him. He did give it in to you. You tell me, folks, did you do something with it? Yeah. Did you listen to him? If you did listen to him in the beginning, you never will be in this trouble what's going on right now. If you did listen. So it's very important to listen. So start to listen. And I'm telling you folks, and I'm sure, go into Jesus Christ, or you never will be with God. Go into Jesus Christ. I am not Jesus Christ. People think I am. I am telling you, I'm just a messenger of God. I am the unknown prophet of God. I'm just a messenger. But I am telling you, go into Jesus Christ. It means into Jesus Christ is completely changing into some kind of a Jesus Christ. And start to do, and start to talk, and start to see, and start to hear, and start to learn, and start to walk, and start to understand the way he did walk, and talk, and think. Go completely into this beautiful, most beautiful man I ever know here on this world. Did he die on Mars or Pluto or... No, folks, he did die on Earth! Why Earth? Why Earth? So Earth will get big problems. And these problems are starting right now. Big problems they never saw coming in their life. It will be given to you freely. You will remember the unknown prophet of God and what I am doing here and why I am here. You will not forget me lightly, but you will completely understand me. Even in the ways you do not even listen. I will reach you. But it needs time. And time is what I don't have. Because I told you, I do not know your time. So folks, a green light on a brown, it comes out of a brown thing, or yeah, I saw something brown, like a building, or it comes out of there. And it will be shot into the air like a big stripe, green, and then it explodes or something and it becomes like a star, and then it is a green star or something. I saw something like this. And on the mount, the foot, the feet of the mount, I saw the floor collapse, like a sinkhole or something, you know. It was next to a mountain, by the feet of a mountain. And this is what I saw. And about this trash can, what I saw, folks, this did happen already 5 days ago or something. Yeah, a week ago or something like that. You know? So, and I watch out for that number. It's also possible that it will be 22. You know, God's warnings are always difficult to understand, because you do have many ways you can think, but you always will find a way what fit with God. You understand? When you do walk with God like I do, yeah, you will get numbers inside, and you're gonna change the numbers, and this is how you will understand what God means. God is difficult to understand. Why? Yeah, because he is different. And he do have much more capabilities to talk with you and show you things and all that kind of, you know. Yeah, he do have more capabilities, and you need to understand the capabilities of God. And this is how you will know God. But you need to go into Jesus Christ. Well, go into Jesus Christ, this beautiful man who did die, not for you, but by you. I will never forget. That was the day you did kill God himself. That's why you need to go into Jesus Christ, or you never will be with God. God is the way on earth to be with God, because God was on earth like Jesus Christ. And that's the only explanation I do have. That's the only explanation he showed me. So I do not hate God anymore. You understand? And that's the whole story in my life. And yeah, I did do it wrong, folks. But all of you did do wrong things. But my thing is really, really big. I did hate God. but for a good reason. Maybe that's why God did touch me. I don't know why God did come to me and started to touch me. I did not like him. I told God many times. Well, I told Jesus Christ, man, I do not like your father. I hate your father. In the way he go with you, I hate your father. And now I'm walking with that father. And I really did deeply hate him. And God knows very well. And I never can change it, folks. If God tell me, yeah, you will go to hell, bro, because you did hate me, then so be it, folks. I can do nothing, you know. I only can be honest with you. And that's the only thing I can do. It's up to God what he will do with me. Will he take this honest person, or will he kick it away? But he did come to me and he told me that he loved me and that I am his son. And I directly did say, yeah, that is not possible. I will not stand in the place of Jesus Christ. But God did show me everything. Also, where Jesus did die and how he was ripped open, slaughtered, because you could not see that it was Jesus Christ. His face was gone, his body was all over open, the flesh was hanging out everywhere. It was like a butchered, it was terrible, folks. But this is not what you did see, in what I did see. He also did not die on a mountain, folks. He did die in a street. And on that day it was raining. And it was almost dark. He did die in the evening. Lots of people with lights were standing there. I was sitting there on my knees, and I saw the blood coming from him around my knees. He was also not hanging on a cross, folks. He was hanging on an X. An X. It was not a cross. It was an X. He did hang on an X with everything wide open. He also was completely naked. Completely naked. And he was hanging on an X, folks. Not the crucifix. Not the cross. It was an X. Why you think he was hanging on wood? Because he was a carpenter. That's why he was hanging on wood, folks. the carpenter who always worked with wood. That's why he was hanging on wood. Because he was a carpenter. The biggest mistake people ever did make was killing this boy, this Jesus Christ. They never did do it. They better never did do it. So I know things, folks, because I was there. I saw it. I saw it myself. God showed me everything. Also, how God was created. And also, how the sun was created by God. You know, this light who will give you a warm feeling and a brown skin and all that kind of things. God taught me precisely how he did create this thing. He did come with very difficult names. Only people who did learn about this do understand. Like liquid and lava and, well, everything. Also, yeah, God did show me a lot of that kind of things. I do not even understand, you know. But I am telling this so that you will understand that God really did show me lots of his things. And I don't have to know, because do you like to know how God did create? And what the names are he did put in to create the sun. For me it's not so important. But it's an important thing for you folks. This thing must be there. If the sun is not there, you do not live. If the moon is not there, you do not live. If the stars are not there, you do not live, folks. You better forget it. These three things are necessary so that you will live. One of these things gone, you die. And these are two very important things to understand, folks. You need your daylight. There are things in it you do not see, but you breathe them in, and you need it. This is how you will stay alive. In the night it's the same thing. You need the night. So folks, these are the two visions. Or it's one vision, but two stories, you know, with the mountain, the feet of the mountain, and yeah, it breaks away. The floor breaks away from the mountain, and I'm telling you, it's no good for the mountain. And this green light coming out of a barn or something brown, a building, or it was a dark brown building. Well, it did come out of a brown something. I cannot explain. So I saw the color good. It was green. Green, and then uh, something, a bigger light comes from it, and it becomes a star. Also green. So, and these are things, folks, I get in, and it will not start to happen directly. Or it will be. I just don't know. I always wait for God, when it is God time to show the things what need to be showing to the people. I only tell them. I never know when this will start. Most of the times when I get dreams or visions, it starts most of the times directly. I directly can tell you, yeah, it did happen already, the next day or something. The next day I will come and I will tell you what I did tell you yesterday did happen a day after, and this kind of things, yeah, I did get it many times. And people think, how is it possible, boy, that you know all that kind of things? Why God did give you this thing? I also do not know. I only know that I do walk with God and that I do love Him very much. And I love Him much more than you ever will. That's what I definitely know. But I also, in the time I did not walk with God, I did hate Him very much. So now it's time to give Him all my life and love I do have in me. And that's a lot, folks. You don't have it in you. So you cannot give. But I do have a lot of love to give. And a lot of life to give to God. And I told my Father God in the beginning when God did come to me, I told Him on my knees, and directly God told me, stand up. He became mad, and I may not go on my knees for God. God become mad. God told me, you go only on your knees for the devil, not for me. I am not the devil. Well, He did not say it like this, but in some kind of way, He did show me that way, you know. But He told me to stand up. Stand up. And I told my Father God, I want to be humble. That's why I go on my knees. I want to be little for you. But God told me to stand up. And then I started to repent. And then God told me, where are you repenting for? And I told my Father God, yeah, Father God, I did do many wrong things. And God then directly did show me what I did do in life. From the day I was born till now. He did show me everything. He also did show me that I will stand for a lot of people. That I am much more different than you. He also told me that I will become big in the name of God. God did show me everything. I also know that I will die in the name of God, and only I will die in the name of God. If this will happen, that is up to God. But I am what God did give me. That's precisely what I am. And I do these things to warn you all. And I know, folks, my days are counted. And when it is time, I will leave you. And then you will understand who I really was. I know the day God did come, that my life will be changed, and that I will get a difficult life. And that I will die in the name of God. That's the first thing I saw. I saw that I will die with the name of God on my lips. Will it be like Jesus Christ, who Jesus Christ did die? I don't know, folks. Maybe. It's possible. But I will be killed by you, folks. The people. You will kill me. And this is only in the way I speak you do not like. This is also how this beautiful man, Jesus Christ, did die. He told you the things he better did not tell. But that's the way of God. And the way of God, I don't know any better, folks. It is not that nice. It is painful. Warning the people every day about the things what is coming. If God never did come to me, I never get this. I never have to tell you. So it's not such a nice time for me. And also not for you. For me, because I need to warn. And for you, because I did warn you. But did not listen. Then you will feel. So one more time, folks, I saw a light. A stripe of light, big, white, big white light. Did go into the air. And then I saw a bigger light. And then I saw a star or something, And it was green on a brown, dark brown, something. And then I saw a mountain after this. And under on the mountain, there was the floor and it did collapse. And this is not a good thing for a mountain. It triggers things. Definitely. This is what I did get in. Because I told my Father God, long time you did not come to me anymore. You know? And I never dared to ask my Father God if he still loved me. Because then he sent me people who will tell me that they love me. And it will come out of the mouth of that people. But also people have to die if this start to happen. And this is what I don't want to see. So I'm scared to tell my Father God if he still loves me. Because I did lose my neighbor next to me. I did like him very much. I know also he did lie a lot. But hey folks, that is in you. And you can do nothing about it. That is in you. This is how you was born. You was born like a liar. So you learn lying much more easy than talking. So I did lose my neighbor. And then people come by my door. And I did ask that day if God still loved me. And God always will come with people who will be filled up with God. And the word of God will come out of their mouth into my ears, so that I will understand that God did touch those people. And this can be a drug addict or, it doesn't matter. Or someone dirty or, if God thinks, I need to use him to tell the boy about the love I do feel, then God will go into people and will tell the people he really do love. He will go into that people, not the people he really love, but the people who will tell you about God. So folks, and that's why I get the name Power End. And how did I get this name? Did it come into my mind? No, I did go to the internet. And I opened my page. And I did not know what name I will take. And then the name was changed in Power End. I never did touch it. Because first I did have another name. It was not Power End. But then the name started to change in Power End. And it's the name what I did not use. I did have another name. This was a really freaky thing. But in that time, folks, I did not think about it. And in that time I was not touched by God also, you know. Because I talk about a long time ago, when I did go to the internet for the first time. The name changed in Power End. And that will be the end of my speaking. This is what you see in my name. You will kill me. That is what my name says. My power comes out of my mouth, and it will end. That's why my name is Power End. And you will kill me, people. You will kill me. And if God let you, then so will it be. Then you definitely will kill me. Because in the name of God, I'm gonna die. And I know it like Jesus Christ did know that he will die in this world. He will not live long. I know precisely the same thing. I did get the same thing inside. Directly when God did come, I get this feeling. I thought, oh wow, the people will kill me in what comes out of my mouth. And that's why my name fit precisely by the story. And that's Power End. And my power will end. And it comes out of my mouth. This is the most powerful thing I ever can give you and I ever can do to you. I can make you cry, folks, on a very easy way. I know how to speak with people, and people will start to cry, and it will come out of nothing, but I will understand who I am. And I will hit you with my words, and it will be hard and loud. But that's just the way I am. In the beginning, when I started to walk with God, many people did cry. I did let many people cry. Because many people do wrong things. So I did hit them with their own wrong things. And they all did start to cry. Because I am a speaker of truth, folks. And if the truth will come into you, then you also will cry. But this is what I easily can do. I don't have to lie like you do. And that is the power of God. And God do not like liars. God only will go with very honest people. And if you did lie all the time, the day you walk with God is completely gone. The lying is gone. You will become new, brand new, and you will not know lies. In the way I always did lie, I do not know the way anymore. How to lie. Only how to speak the truth. This is the first thing God gonna change in you. The lying, He take it away. And that's why I'm gonna die. Because they like me more lying than speaking the truth.